You have to change. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when life finally becomes easier. Now. Because every day you refuse to change, you're making a decision. You're choosing the same habits, the same excuses, the same results. And life doesn't reward potential, it rewards action. The world doesn't stop because you're afraid. Time doesn't pause because you're uncertain. Every sunrise is another opportunity either invested or wasted. Look around. How many people stay trapped for years because they're waiting for the perfect moment? They tell themselves they'll start after one more vacation, one more paycheck, one more Monday, one more new year. But those moments come and go while their lives remain exactly the same. The truth is brutal. Staying the same has a price. Every habit you refuse to break becomes another chain around your future. Every excuse you repeat becomes another wall between you and the life you say you want. Every day you delay is another day you'll never get back. No one is coming to rescue you. No mentor can hand you discipline. No friend can build your confidence. No opportunity can replace the work you're unwilling to do. At some point, every successful person reached a moment where they looked in the mirror and decided they were done accepting mediocrity. That moment can be today. The person you become next year depends on the decisions you make today. Your future isn't created by luck. It isn't determined by circumstances alone. It's built by thousands of small choices repeated every single day. Maybe you've failed before. Maybe you've started and quit more times than you can count. Maybe people have doubted you so long that you've started doubting yourself. None of that matters anymore. The past is information, not a life sentence. What matters is what you choose after this moment. This isn't about becoming perfect overnight. It's about becoming better than the version of yourself that existed yesterday. Real transformation isn't one giant leap. It's a relentless commitment to refusing average. It's choosing progress when comfort whispers for you to stay still. If you truly want a different life, you must become a different person. Different standards, different habits, different mindset, different actions. The old version of you has taken you as far as it can. Now it's time to build someone stronger. Here are 7 changes that can transform your life, if you're willing to embrace them without excuses. 1. Change your mindset. Your thoughts build your world. Garbage in, garbage out. Everything begins in the mind before it appears in reality. Every achievement, every invention, every victory started as a belief that something was possible. Likewise, every failure that becomes permanent often begins with a person convincing themselves they can't. Your mindset is the operating system of your life. If that system is corrupted by fear, doubt, negativity, and excuses, every decision you make will reflect those flaws. You'll hesitate when you should act. You'll quit when you should persist. You'll settle when you should strive. Most people don't lose because they're incapable. They lose because they think like losers long before the battle even begins. Listen carefully to the conversations happening inside your head. Do you constantly tell yourself you're unlucky? Do you believe success belongs to other people? Do you assume failure before you've even tried? Those thoughts aren't harmless. They're instructions. Your brain listens to what you repeatedly tell it. Over time, your beliefs become your identity, and your identity shapes your behavior. That's why changing your mindset isn't motivational fluff. It's foundational. Stop feeding your mind negativity every day. If your mornings begin with endless bad news, complaints, gossip, and social media comparisons, don't be surprised when your energy disappears before lunch. Protect your mental environment. Read books that challenge you. Listen to people who inspire growth instead of excuses. Surround yourself with conversations about solutions instead of problems. The strongest people aren't those who never experience fear. They're the ones who refuse to let fear make their decisions. Replace "I can't" with "How can I?" Replace "This is impossible" with "This is difficult, but I'll find a way." Replace Why is this happening to me? With what is this trying to teach me? That simple shift changes everything. Remember this, your brain believes repetition. Whatever you tell yourself every day becomes your reality. If you repeat weakness, you'll become weaker. If you repeat strength, resilience, and determination, your actions begin to align with those beliefs. Mindset also means taking complete responsibility. Not because everything is your fault, but because responsibility gives you power. The moment you stop blaming your parents, your boss, your past, the economy, or bad luck for everything that's wrong in your life, you reclaim control. You may not control every circumstance, but you always control your response, and your response determines your future. The strongest mindset isn't built during easy days. It's built during setbacks. It's built when you fail and choose to continue anyway. It's built when life says no and you answer with relentless persistence. Your mind is either your greatest weapon or your biggest obstacle. Train it like your life depends on it, because it does. 2. Change your routine. Discipline is the architect of destiny. What you do daily defines who you become. People often believe that success is built in moments of inspiration. They imagine one brilliant idea, one lucky break, or one life-changing opportunity will suddenly transform everything. But reality works differently. Great lives are built through ordinary days, repeated with extraordinary consistency. Your routine is your future in disguise. If you wake up every day without a plan, your day will be controlled by distractions. If your mornings begin with scrolling through social media, reacting to notifications, and postponing important work, you're already giving away your most valuable resource, your attention. Winning starts long before anyone notices. The habits you repeat every morning, every afternoon, and every evening slowly become your identity. You don't become disciplined overnight. You become disciplined by choosing the harder option over and over until it becomes natural. Ask yourself one honest question. What does my daily routine say about the person I'm becoming? Not the person you dream about becoming, the person your actions are creating. Because your calendar tells the truth even when your words don't. Everyone wants confidence, but few are willing to build the habits that create it. Everyone wants financial freedom, but many waste hours every day on things that produce nothing. Everyone wants a healthy body, but excuses somehow always appear when it's time to exercise. Dreams without routines remain fantasies. Stop relying on motivation to carry you through the day. Motivation is emotional. It rises and falls with your mood. Discipline ignores mood. It shows up whether you feel inspired or exhausted. Create a morning that gives you momentum instead of stealing it. Wake up with purpose. Move your body. Feed your mind with knowledge instead of noise. Write down your priorities before distractions decide them for you. Then attack the hardest task first. Every completed task becomes evidence that you're someone who keeps promises to yourself. That confidence compounds over time. Your evening matters just as much as your morning. Reflect on what went well. Identify what needs improvement. Prepare for tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. Small preparation eliminates unnecessary stress and makes consistency easier. Remember, routines aren't prisons. They're systems designed to protect your goals from your emotions. There will be days when you don't feel like working. Work anyway. There will be mornings when staying in bed feels easier. Get up anyway. There will be moments when quitting seems reasonable. Keep moving anyway. Consistency beats intensity. A person who improves by 1% every day will eventually outperform someone who waits for perfect conditions to make dramatic changes. Stop chasing shortcuts. Master your schedule. Master your habits. Master your daily standards. Because your future isn't built by what you occasionally do, it's built by what you refuse to stop doing. 3. Cut people who drag you down. You don't rise while carrying dead weight. Loyalty has limits. Your peace doesn't. One of the hardest truths you'll ever accept is this: not everyone deserves a permanent place in your life. Some people are only meant to be chapters, not the entire story. There are people who celebrate your growth, and there are people who secretly resent it. Learn the difference. Pay attention to how people react when you succeed. Genuine friends applaud your progress. Insecure people compete with it. They'll minimize your achievements, joke about your ambitions, or remind you of your past every time you try to become someone better. That's not support. That's resistance disguised as familiarity. Negative people rarely announce themselves. Instead, they slowly drain your energy. They normalize excuses. They encourage procrastination. They laugh at discipline. They criticize every new goal. Over time, their mindset becomes contagious. Energy is transferable. Spend enough time around people who complain about everything, and eventually you'll complain too. Spend enough time around people who make excuses, and excuses begin to sound reasonable. Spend enough time around people who never grow, and growth starts to feel uncomfortable. Protect your environment. This doesn't mean becoming arrogant or believing you're better than anyone else. It means recognizing that your future deserves protection. Distance isn't hatred. Sometimes it's wisdom. Some relationships become healthier when they're no longer close. You don't need permission to set boundaries. You don't need to apologize for protecting your mental health. You don't owe unlimited access to people who repeatedly bring chaos into your life. The strongest people understand that saying no to the wrong relationships is saying yes to the right future. Choose friends who challenge you. Choose mentors who inspire you. Choose conversations that expand your thinking instead of shrinking your confidence. And don't forget something equally important. Sometimes the person dragging you down isn't someone else. Sometimes it's the version of yourself that's addicted to comfort. The old habits, the old identity, the old excuses. Those have to go too. Growth requires sacrifice. Sometimes that sacrifice is comfort. Sometimes it's familiarity. Sometimes it's people. Not because you stopped caring, but because you finally started caring about your future enough to stop carrying what continually pulls you backward. You weren't meant to spend your life convincing people to believe in your dreams. You were meant to build a life so strong that your actions speak louder than their doubts. Walk away from what weakens you. Walk toward what strengthens you. The right people won't fear your growth. They'll grow alongside you. 4. Stop waiting for motivation. It isn't coming. Discipline is the spark that builds momentum. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is this: I'll start when I feel motivated. But motivation is unpredictable. It comes and goes like the weather. Some mornings you wake up energized, ready to conquer the world. Other mornings, even getting out of bed feels like a challenge. If your progress depends on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Successful people don't wake up every day overflowing with excitement. They wake up with commitments. They understand that feelings are temporary, but standards are permanent. Think about it. A pilot doesn't decide whether to fly based on motivation. A surgeon doesn't cancel an operation because they don't feel inspired. A firefighter doesn't wait until they're in the mood before answering an emergency call. Professionals do what needs to be done regardless of emotion. That's exactly how you must approach your own life. Stop negotiating with yourself. Every time your alarm rings, your mind will try to bargain. 5 more minutes. I'll start tomorrow. Today doesn't matter. Recognize that voice for what it is. It's the voice of comfort trying to protect the version of you that wants to stay the same. Don't argue with it. Don't entertain it. Just act. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence fuels even more action. That's the cycle you want to build. Too many people believe confidence comes first. It doesn't. Confidence comes after you've kept promises to yourself enough times that you trust
your own word. Each workout you complete, each chapter you read, Each difficult conversation you have, each project you finish, those actions become proof that you're capable, and once your brain sees enough proof, belief follows naturally. Here's another truth. Waiting for perfect conditions is simply procrastination wearing a better disguise. There will always be reasons to delay. You're too busy. You're too tired. You don't know enough. The timing isn't right. But life rarely rewards those who wait. It rewards those who begin before they feel ready. Discipline is choosing long-term rewards over short-term comfort. It means making decisions based on your goals instead of your moods. Some days you'll perform at your best. Other days you'll only have 50% to give. Give that 50% anyway. Consistency beats perfection every single time. Even small actions matter because they protect your identity. You remain someone who shows up, someone who refuses to quit, someone who moves forward no matter what. Don't ask yourself whether you feel motivated. Ask yourself who you want to become. Then act like that person today, not next week, not next month, today, because every action is a vote for the person you're becoming. Cast those votes wisely. 5. Push harder than you feel like. Comfort has never created greatness. Every meaningful achievement lives on the other side of resistance. The moment something becomes difficult, most people slow down. Some stop completely. They mistake discomfort for danger. But discomfort isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. Every muscle grows by being challenged. Every skill improves through repetition. Every successful person becomes stronger by surviving moments that weaker versions of themselves would have avoided. Growth always feels uncomfortable. That's because you're leaving behind an old version of yourself. Imagine lifting weights. If you only lift what feels easy, your body has no reason to adapt. The same principle applies to your mind, your career, your finances, and your character. Easy doesn't change you. Challenge does. When you reach the point where your mind says, "I've had enough," pause for a moment. Ask yourself, have I reached my limit, or have I simply reached my comfort zone? Those are two very different things. Most people quit long before they discover what they're actually capable of. Your mind is designed to conserve energy. It wants safety. It wants familiarity. It wants certainty. But your dreams demand the opposite. They demand courage. They demand persistence. They demand effort long after excitement has disappeared. This doesn't mean destroying yourself through endless exhaustion. It means refusing to surrender simply because something became difficult. Learn to distinguish fatigue from surrender. Rest when necessary. Recover with intention. Then get back to work. Champions understand that recovery is part of discipline. Quitting is not. The greatest breakthroughs often happen moments after people feel like giving up. One more phone call, one more page, one more workout, one more attempt, one more day of consistency. That extra effort separates average from exceptional. You'll never know how close you were if you stop too soon. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. When nobody is watching, push harder. When recognition hasn't arrived yet, push harder. When progress feels slow, push harder. When your excuses sound convincing, push harder. Not because suffering is the goal, but because becoming stronger requires doing what your weaker self refuses to do. One day, people will call you lucky. They'll admire your confidence. They'll envy your success. What they won't see are the mornings you kept going when nobody believed in you, the evenings you chose discipline over distraction, the countless times you pushed one step beyond what felt comfortable. That's where greatness is built, not in comfort, but in commitment. Every difficult decision you make today becomes the strength you'll rely on tomorrow. So when life asks for more, answer with more. Because your limits are often far beyond what your fears allow you to see. 6. Stand alone if you must. Solitude will strengthen you in ways crowds never will. One of the greatest fears people carry is the fear of standing alone. They stay in unhealthy relationships, tolerate disrespect, silence their ambitions, and follow the crowd. Not because it's right, but because they don't want to feel isolated. But every remarkable journey begins with a season of standing apart. When you decide to change, not everyone will understand. Some will question your decisions, others will mock your discipline. A few may even disappear from your life altogether. Don't let that discourage you. Growth naturally creates distance. The person committed to becoming better simply cannot live the same way as the person who is committed to staying comfortable. There will be evenings when you're studying while others are partying. There will be mornings when you're training while others are sleeping. There will be weekends when you're building your future while others are wasting their potential. At first, it may feel lonely, but loneliness and solitude are not the same. Loneliness is feeling empty. Solitude is choosing space to become stronger. Learn to enjoy your own company. The person you spend the most time with is yourself. If you can't sit alone with your own thoughts, you'll spend your life searching for distractions instead of direction. Use solitude wisely. Read books that sharpen your thinking. Reflect on your mistakes without judging yourself. Write down your goals. Evaluate your progress. Strengthen your character when nobody is watching. Character built in private is revealed in public. Some of history's greatest ideas were born in quiet moments, not noisy rooms. Clarity often arrives when the world becomes silent enough for you to hear your own thoughts. Don't confuse popularity with purpose. The crowd usually follows comfort. Leaders often walk alone before others choose to follow. There may be seasons when nobody applauds your effort. No one notices your sacrifice. No one understands your vision. Keep going anyway. You don't need universal approval to pursue a meaningful life. The opinions of people who never dared to chase their own dreams should never become the limits of yours. Trust your process. Respect your place. Stay committed even when the path feels empty, because one day, the same road that felt lonely will become the road that leads to your success. Stand alone if you must, but never stand still. 7. Never let yourself rust. Because the world only respects those who refuse to stay still. Life rewards motion. The moment you stop learning, stop growing, and stop challenging yourself, you begin to drift backward, even if it doesn't feel that way at first. Rust doesn't appear overnight. It forms little by little. The same is true for people. You don't suddenly become average. You slowly become average by ignoring opportunities to improve, by repeating the same excuses, by settling for the same routines, by convincing yourself that good enough is good enough. It isn't. The world changes every day. Technology evolves, industries evolve, skills evolve. If you're not improving, you're falling behind. Growth isn't something you finish. It's a lifelong responsibility. Stay curious, ask better questions, learn new skills, read books outside your comfort zone, listen more than you speak, seek feedback instead of avoiding it. Every lesson you learn becomes another tool you'll one day need. Never assume you've arrived. Arrogance says, I already know enough. Wisdom says, there's always more to learn. The strongest people remain students no matter how successful they become. Protect your body, sharpen your mind, strengthen your character, build your relationships, improve your communication, expand your perspective. Keep investing in yourself because you're the one asset you'll carry for the rest of your life. Remember this, success isn't a destination where you finally stop working. It's a standard you continue to uphold. There will always be another level to reach, another lesson to learn, another weakness to overcome. Don't fear change. Become someone who seeks it. The moment you believe you've mastered everything is the moment growth ends. Stay humble enough to learn. Stay hungry enough to improve. Stay disciplined enough to continue when others become satisfied. Your greatest competition isn't another person. It's yesterday's version of yourself. Beat that person every single day. Even if the improvement is small, even if nobody notices, Because over months and years, those small improvements become an extraordinary life. Refuse to rust. Refuse to settle. Refuse to become a spectator in your own story. Keep moving. Keep building. Keep evolving. Always. Here's the most important part. Change isn't a choice. It's survival. The world will continue moving whether you're ready or not. Opportunities will come and go. Time will never slow down to let you catch up. Every day you're either adapting or falling behind. The question isn't whether life will change. It will. The real question is whether you'll choose to change with it. Think about the person you could become 1 year from today. Imagine the confidence built through discipline, the strength earned through struggle, the wisdom gained from failure, the peace that comes from knowing you kept your word to yourself. That future isn't reserved for someone else. It's built by the choices you make starting now. Not when circumstances become perfect, not when fear disappears, not when someone finally believes in you. Now. Remember the 7 steps. Change your mindset. Change your routine. Cut away what drags you down. Stop waiting for motivation. Push harder than you feel like. Stand alone if you must. Never let yourself rust. These aren't just ideas, they're daily decisions. And daily decisions become lifelong habits. Habits become character. Character becomes destiny. Years from now, you'll either thank yourself for beginning today or regret another season spent waiting. The choice has always been yours. Don't let comfort write the story of your life. Don't let fear decide your future. Become the person your goals demand. Stand up, take responsibility, embrace the discomfort, and refuse to stop growing. Because the strongest people aren't those who never face adversity. They're the ones who decide again and again that no obstacle is greater than their determination. Your next chapter begins with one decision. Change. Now.